Explorers, welcome back. So it is Travel Tuesday, and we're going to count the money, and then I have some Happy Mail to show you guys. So we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92, 2, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Let me move these up. 2, 31, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. So we have $250 to work with, because we've got a lot of trips we're working on, and it looks like one of the kids set some kind of drink on my table, so I'm going to need to wipe that down at some point. But let's get into this Happy Mail. Let me move some of this stuff up so that we have space. So this came from Jen, and everybody knows her. She's in everybody's videos. She's in there supporting. If you have a channel, you know who Jen is. So she sent this for the kids, and she's just the sweetest, you guys. She is the sweetest. So I was gonna open this on live, but I realized we're gonna be out of town, so I'm not gonna have a live this week. So I wanted to still open it, and the kids will not be seeing this. I sent them outside. So first up, she sent a birthday bag for Lennox. And look at this. You guys, this is gorgeous. I'm a little upset with her that she didn't tell me ahead of time because this is so pretty. I would have bought this binder and used this the whole time for Lennox's birthday cash stuffings. But you can't actually be mad at Jen. But she made this for Lennox with, it says Lennox's 2025 travel diary. How sweet is that? And then she put some L-Bucks in there for her. So the reason I had to open this ahead of time is because, one, I have to put it together, and two, she left me explicit instructions to take these L-Bucks to the bank and have them exchanged for euros for Lennox, so that she's got some spending money. But then it's a little diary for her to do whatever in during our trip. She even included some tissue paper to do it, and a birthday card, which I'm not opening because it's not mine, it's Lennox's. And then she included some crayons for her to decorate her diary. But she did not leave Wrigley out. She made one for Wrigley too. Oh, that's what I wanted to show you guys, actually. So in this one, look, it's a little Eiffel Tower. It's so cute. I'm obsessed. I want this binder. I want to buy this binder, but I don't need it now because we're almost done. And then this one for Wrigley, which I love because it has a little passport charm. And then she put F-Bucks in here for Wrigley, so we'll have to exchange those as well. And a pen and stickers, just like she did with Lennox's, and a bookmark. And then she also included a card for Wrigley, which again, we're not going to open. I don't open my kids' cards, so those are for them. But then she included some stickers, which these ones I'm obsessed with. I love, love, love these stickers. I might buy these. And then she included some Disney stickers, some Paris stickers, and some France stickers. You guys, Lennox is my little artiste. She's going to love all of this. And then she included a little, like, money pouch for each kid, which I thought was so sweet. So, I better put this stuff away before my kids come inside. I sent them outside. They're actually talking to the maintenance guy right now. But, oh, I wish you guys could truly see how beautiful this binder is. That's the only reason I'm upset, is because I want that binder. So, that is that. I put all of this back in the box, and the kids are not going to get this until... I'm actually trying to decide when they're going to get this, because we don't tell them about our trips. Like, they know we're going on a big trip, but they have no idea where. They just know that it's going to be a really, really long travel day. But that's all they know. So, they don't know where we're going. and we don't usually tell them until we've already arrived, but I want them to be able to use this kind of on our flight. But if I give it to them on the flight, or for the flight, then they're obviously going to know where we're going. So I'm torn. I need to figure out when we're going to give it to them. And actually, I mean, that's something I need to decide with the stuff that we're giving them too, because we always create bags for our trips. Whenever it's a mystery trip that we keep secret from them, we always create them some kind of like airport bag or hotel bag, depending on where the bulk of time is going to be that they're going to need stuff to do. They did get their new iPads, but now we're planning on getting them cameras because we've owed Lennox a camera for a while, and I'm glad we waited. We were supposed to get it for her last year. Actually, I think it was probably the year prior. And we never did, simply because we were trying to decide what we wanted to get her. We knew we didn't want to get her the same one that we got Wrigley because we just never actually go in and edit it. But now we're ready to get her probably the same camera that Corey and I have, except because of tariffs, they have gone up $130 each. And we were going to get each kid one. So that would be an additional $260 from what Corey and I just spent on ours, like 6 weeks ago. So, yeah. Really sucks. Sorry, my mouth is really dry and I need something to drink. Oh, there was also a card in there from Jen for Corey and I, which I did read, but I'm not going to read that on camera. So, thank you so much, Jen. I've actually already messaged her and said thank you. But thank you again, because she's just the best. Alright, so it is Travel Tuesday. We have $250 to work with. So I have the travel binder. I do have 2 new challenges I'm going to add in because we are trying to take another trip to Dollywood. The kids had a blast. Wrigley has actually requested to go for his birthday, which never happens. That kid never requests to go anywhere. He just always trusts that we're going to take him somewhere fun. He has literally never requested a birthday trip. Last year we took him to Universal Orlando for his birthday, and that was their first time ever going there. And then, yeah, we just always have done something fun, and he's such a chill kid, he really is, that he never requests anything specific. So, this one's going to go into the Universal for after this Universal one is done. And then I'm going to add in a challenge for Dollywood, so that we can have some Dollywood money, because it's only a 10.5-hour drive from us, so the probability of going is always very high. Where is that other challenge? There was another challenge I meant to put in here. You know what, guys? I know where it's at. Give me 1 second. Okay. This one, which I think, did I break it? Yeah, it's starting to come apart. That's sad. I'm gonna put another envelope in for this one. This one was a gift from Lauren Thomas. If you haven't checked out her channel, please go do that. Support her. She is always in the comments of my videos supporting my channel. She's been here since the TikTok days, when I started on TikTok. So, what is that, like over 2 years ago? Like 2.5 years now? Crazy. Okay. Let's officially get started. Flights. This is actually not a flights challenge. It is this New York challenge, because I'm really trying to go to a game at Yankee Stadium. What is that? Fenway Park? Is that where they play? Is that where the Yankees play? The Yankees play at Fenway?
Fenway, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why. I want to see the Cubs play at Fenway. Like, that's just a stadium I really want to go to. So, we're saving for New York, $3, and my kids have expressed that one of their dreams is to see the Statue of Liberty. 2, 3. Let's condense this though. 10, 15, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 27. Is that correct? Yes, it is. Okay. So we have 10. Nope. We have 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. For one of these 20s. Okie dokie. Let's pull this money into view. There we go. Alright, so we have 27 in this one so far. And if we do go, that would be in July, because that's when the Cubs are playing there. We don't have a challenge in hotel. Should we have a challenge in hotel? We don't have one right now, so we'll just hold off. Souvenirs is this one back here. Let's go ahead and roll. This one is from Janelle at Janelle Ray Budgets, and we got a 6. And then we'll go ahead and scratch too. It says double or skip. Oh no. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and double this and we'll put in 12. 10, 11, 12. Let me write that though. I'm going to put a little arrow so that I know that that's why there's, in case I decide to add this later, so I know why there's $6 extra in here. So in this one so far we have 10, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, $30. That's coming along nicely. Alright, let's move this. Everything's kind of encroaching on me, I feel like. Next up is Disney. This one is from my shop. You can always find my shop linked in the description box below. I realize I don't have it listed as like my Etsy. It's specifically for my bundles. It'll say like there's a link for my book and there's a link for my bundles, but that will take you to my Etsy shop in general. I just don't have it listed that way. Or, yeah, listed that way. So we're putting $4 into this one. So we have 20, 30, 40, 55, 61, and 2. $62, and this one brings in 100. We just went to Disney yesterday to refilm this partnership video that we did with Lennox. And we saw the plain white tees, which was really cool because I actually forgot that I've seen them before. I saw them 18 years ago in Chicago. They opened for Fall Out Boy. And I actually have pictures with them because, funny story, my aunt used to take us to concerts all the time. I shouldn't say us. My aunt used to take me and then my cousins to concerts all the time. And we were going to the Fall Out Boy concert. We got there super early. And when we got there, like, if you've ever been to a concert in downtown, like in Chicago, anywhere, every area is like downtown. It's just traffic everywhere. It's buildings everywhere. It's confusing. So when you pull up, we were trying to figure out where we were supposed to park. Well, somehow there was miscommunication and they like opened these 2 giant gates for us and waved our car in with like a line of a couple of other cars into this gated parking lot. We didn't know any different. They didn't ask us anything. So my aunt pulled in there and we're sitting there and all of the tour buses are there. This was supposed to be for like backstage crew, but we obviously were not about to say anything. So we sat in the car watching. At this time, because it was 18 years ago, Pete Wentz was dating Ashley Simpson. So we saw the 2 of them leave the tour bus and walk into the building. And then we saw a guy come out with a dog. And immediately, because I am a super fan of Fall Out Boy, like, they are my favorite band. I was and am obsessed with Pete Wentz. So immediately I looked at my cousins and I was like, that is Pete Wentz's dog, Hemingway. Like, we should go get a picture because this guy was just walking the dog. So we thought it was just like his assistant or something. So we go over and we ask if we can take a picture with the dog. And this guy was like, yeah, okay. So the picture is of this guy from the knees down, and all of us crouched down with Pete Wentz's dog, Hemingway. We were so excited for this picture. Then we go into the concert, and they're like, all right, up next, opening for Fall Out Boy is Gym Class Heroes. You guys, the guy that was walking Hemingway was Travie McCoy, the lead singer of Gym Class Heroes. And we just fangirled over a dog he was walking. Completely cut him out of the picture to take a picture with the dog he was walking. I was like, well, if we didn't humble him, I don't know what would. But then after the concert, we caught Plain White T's coming out and going to a tour bus, so we got pictures with them. So yesterday, after the concert at Epcot for Garden Rocks, I posted the picture from 18 years ago in my stories of us with Plain White T's in the back, like in the backstage crew lot or whatever, where we had like caught him. So I posted that picture in my stories and I tagged them and they hearted my stories, so, you know, you can't tell me nothing now. But yeah, it was really cool to get to see them 18 years later with my kids who didn't know any of their music, which is funny because normally when we go to these concerts, even though they're like Corey and I's favorite bands and stuff, the kids have listened to a lot of the music. But Plain White T's is one that like Corey doesn't really know their music. He was actually surprised he knew more songs than he thought he would. He thought he was only going to know one song. And then the kids didn't know any of their music. But, so that was a first. They were just kind of sitting there, but Wrigley's a blast. Like, he doesn't need to know the music. That kid is a blast at concerts. He was just dancing his little heart out. Whether he knew the songs or not, he didn't care. And that's why I love taking him to concerts. So, alright, this one's gonna hurt. This is a $250 challenge. I've done this challenge a few times, but it's been quite a while since I've done it. I'm doing a $250 one because I only have one baseball challenge. And this should be a good chunk towards whatever we'll need for going to the game. So we're going to put 26 in there. So 25 and 6. This should put us at 50. 20, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. So we have 200 left to go on this one. That one's a big one. I haven't done a $250 challenge in a really long time. This one is for food. And it's going to bring in $100, so we're putting 9 in today. I do need to build up these funds. These travel sinking funds. It's been a while. So let's put in a 10 and take a 1. Alright, so in this one we have 20, 35, 41, and 2. 42. We're getting there. Okay, gas challenge. That's what I forgot to grab. I grabbed it by accident for the games and challenges video because I used to do the gas challenge in that video. But apparently now I'm doing it in this one. I don't know how that happened, but it did. So, hey Siri, pick a random state. Arkansas. I know you guys can't really see that because my screen's too bright. Let's see. Arkansas. Hey Siri, what's the average gas price in Arkansas? Alright, so it says $2.77, so we're going to put $27 in Arkansas. Arkansas is on this first page, so 25, 26, 27. If you would be interested in one of these gas challenges, let me know. Because this is one where I might, yeah, I don't know. If you guys would be interested in it, let me know. Like I said, there would be dashboards. Like a dashboard on the front. I don't know exactly what image I'm going to use for the front of the dashboard yet. But it would be a nice dashboard that said, you know, gas or road trip challenge is what it would be. And then it'll have my channel name. There will also be, I don't know if I would do a back dashboard or just put in a second. There would be a second page of some kind that would have how to play, because there's different ways to play it. So let me know if that's something you guys would be interested in. Cruise. Speaking of my friend Jen, this was a gift that she sent me. She's always spoiling me when she doesn't need to. But this was a gift from my friend Jen. When she went to the Titanic exhibit, she thought of me. And so I think we've decided that we are going to do a cruise when we go to Greece. So that's what this is going to be for. And this is why I said I've been doing this just slowly. Ace. Alright, so we have $11 going in here. I've been doing it slowly so that when the time comes, we've been saving for a little bit. I have no idea how much is in there, but this is how many cards we've done without having a cruise trip planned. So, not too bad. And we'll pick that up as we get closer to actually planning that, but we're not looking to go until next summer. So, we've got a while. So, just slow and steady for right now. We've got other things that are more pressing. So, this one is going towards our Universal Sinking Fund. I have talked to Universal. I think we're going to be doing a partnership after Epic opens. I have not asked. I did ask at the very, very beginning about the media preview for Epic, and I was turned down, which I expected. I haven't really put my time in here in Orlando, and so I didn't expect to get that invite. I could probably get that invite now. $12, just because they are inviting more media now. 10, 11, 12. I have not asked for it. I instead asked for partnering for another hotel and the water park. So she told me to talk to her again after Epic actually opens, which is May 22nd. Right now they're doing all like the preview stuff. So that's what I think we're going to do. So I'm going to be putting some money aside because I'm hoping she'll give us a couple of days. So we have 20, 30, 40, 50, 65, 71, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 76. Oh, we only have 2 left on this one. So yeah, we're just going to build up this fund because we're not going to go to Universal until we have another partnership with them or somebody else sponsors us to go. What is this one? I don't know what this one is. Wait, yes I do. Yes, I do. Okay, so this one is my birthday challenge. We're going to slowly work on this because we're probably going to go somewhere tropical for my birthday. More than likely, we're going to do... more than likely, we're probably going to do the Bahamas, but I'm not certain. If they don't partner, we might look at Jamaica or Aruba, or not certain yet. I'm really trying to hit new places we've never been. So I want to do around $25, and we have some of these that have already been scratched, so we're going to try and get those ones first, because we did try to do this one before, and had to pull the money, because this was going to be our Costa Rica one. This is from Budget by Valerie. So we could do that 16 and that 8, that would be... Or we can do that 18 and that 8. That would put us at, what, 26? Let's do that. 18 and 8, so we'll put in $26. So now in this one, my birthday's not until December, but I don't want to do like I have been lately where we're saving last minute. 20, 45, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4. $54. That doesn't really make sense. Let me add this. So we've done 20 plus 8 plus 18. Plus 4. Oh, we did a... Yeah, there should be 50 in here. Why is there 54? That really makes no sense. Oh, because I just now put in an extra... Okay, that was my fault. Alright, so we have $50 in here. So, even if we don't end up going somewhere like that, this will be plenty for wherever we do decide to go. And we'll just work on it slow and steady, because we have time. I'm trying to be more like Jen at Teach Save Travel and save ahead of time instead of last minute. Because then I stress, and then things get canceled or moved. At the same time, the reason I do things last minute is because a lot of times my trips do come up last minute because of what I do for a living. It's not that I don't want to save in advance. I would obviously prefer to save in advance, but I travel for a living, and sometimes we just get partnerships last minute. So, that is that. Alright, we're going to do one of these travel cards, and this is going towards our trip to Paris. I am cheating on these because this is not the main video that I do these in. So we'll do a $30 one. Oh wait, there's a 25 right here. I thought I did all the 25s already. Well, you know what? We're going to go ahead and do a 30. Let's see, 20, 30. You know what? We can do even bigger than that because we've got a lot of money left over. Let's do a... Let's go ahead and do a 40. Because we've got a decent amount left. So we'll do this 40. That way, if, say, next week we don't have as much left over, we have that $25 one in there that we can do. And these are from Ren at Mischief Managed Budget. Alright, let's see. We're putting 40 in here. So now in this one we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800 in the high yield. And then we have 50, 100, 20, 40. So that's 900, 920, 940, 950, 960, 970, 975. And you know what? I'm going to pull this 100 out and put in a placeholder, and we will transfer that money. So 975, we're almost halfway there. And we have until we leave, because I think that's just going to be kind of spending money for us, since everything's pretty much paid off. Actually, no, because what's sitting in the high yield is including that money, and that needs to pay off Disney. So, yeah, I don't know. All right. So this needs to go back here because that needs to go into the high yield. We have $50. We have a good amount left. $65 left. $84 left. Wow. We have never made it through the binder with that much left. That's insane. Okay. What do I want to put money towards? I don't even know, you guys. I'm thinking I do another travel card because that's the most important thing for me to... Let's see. This only has 2 left. Oh, it's got 3. That's okay. This has 3 left. Let's get some of these done. So 15. So 10 and 15. 15 again. Apparently I just missed all the high ones. And 8. So 5, 6, 7, 8. So this will go into the Disney Sinking Fund, which I know you guys haven't seen that binder in a really long time because I haven't done any randomizing in a really long time. So I will be batch filming because I am going to be gone this week. We're going to be in Indian River County, so Vero Beach. And they actually have, Disney has a hotel there, which is pretty cool because most people have never even heard of Vero Beach in Indian River. But the county is hosting us. We're not getting hosted at that hotel, but I'm definitely going to go to that hotel. So we should have 100 here. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75, 85, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. So let me grab that binder and we'll go ahead and put that in there. Apparently this binder got crammed a little bit. My binders are a little full. They probably need to be cash condensed, but we're not going to do that right now. I can take that out. I dealt with all of those. Disney. And Disney should be empty. Yes. So we're going to put this $100 into Disney. I'm going to leave it all broken up like that because it's just easier. This will go back into my challenges because I do reuse all of my challenges. I just dropped it. Alright. Let's see what else we can do. I'm not doing another one on here. That's not until July. And I'm not in a hurry. Those are huge amounts. Food has a lot left on it. Let's see if we can finish up Universal. So 14. And 11, so 25, 10, 20, we'll do 30 and take out 5. This one I can condense 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, and 1. 101. Anyways, it should be 100. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take this and swap it for the 250s because we're not going to be using this money anytime soon. Let's clean this up. Grab that binder that I dropped. Put this one back here because, again, I will reuse that. And we're going to put this $100 into my Universal envelope. Which is right here, which should be empty. It is. I need to get money into Legoland and SeaWorld because I do have trips coming up to both of those. This is the Vegas one. So here's what I'm going to do. I told you guys I wasn't certain because I finished that Vegas challenge, this one. I am going to go ahead and put it in here, and then if I decide to move it, I can move it. This is only 25. I do need to fix it, but this way I know where the rest of that money is. It's sitting in my safe. So that's that. Oh my goodness, I said I was gonna do, that's what I didn't do, you guys. This one. Said I was adding this one in and I never did it. Okay, let's see what we get. This one is for Bestie Day, which is, I took that term from Tracy at Golden Girl Budgets. It just kind of stuck. But also this says Disney is better with my bestie. So this will go for whatever trip Jasmine and I do next. We're not going to be doing any more like big trips. They're definitely going to be day trips. I think we're looking at Nashville. I'm trying to convince her to do New Orleans, but she's going to be in New Orleans in June. So I don't know if I can get her to do that. So we're going to put $3 starting in this one. So don't usually need a ton of money for trips with her. When we went on this cruise, I truly spent like next to nothing. I didn't pay for any drinks on the ship. I didn't buy anything on the ship. I did get 2 tattoos, but they gave me sailor loot. So my sailor loot actually completely covered the cost of my tattoos and some of Jasmine's tattoos. So I paid nothing out of pocket for either one of them. When we went into port, I bought a pineapple drink for myself in the Dominican Republic, which was $16. I bought the kids' bracelets. I got some souvenir money. I think I spent in total like $25 in souvenir money, like getting currency between the two ports. I got Lenox crayons in the Dominican Republic, and I think those were $9. But that's all I bought in the Dominican. And then when we went into Nassau, I got Wrigley 2 swords, and I spent $45 on those. We did get McDonald's because we were starving, which I think was like $10. We spent $15 on our taxi, $35 when we got to Cable Beach because we went in on a chair together. It was $10 for the chair, and we really just wanted a place to be able to leave our shoes and our pants. So we just paid for one chair together, and then we got the drink package, which was 1 pineapple drink with 3 refills. We didn't quite need that, but we needed it for our video, and I had promised Lennox I would get a Bahama Mama in the Bahamas, because that's like her favorite drink ever since going to Mexico. So I had to do it, and it was very expensive in the Bahamas versus in the Dominican. Oh, and then I did get chocolates. In the Dominican Republic, I got a set of chocolates, which Jasmine and I went in together on. I think they're actually sitting over here somewhere. I don't know. They had, like, if you bought 2, it was, like, 2 for a certain amount, so I got 1, she got 1, and we split the cost. And then I bought Corey a little rum tasting set from the Dominican. In Nassau, I got him some whole bean coffee. I got him a cigar. I got all 3 of them rum cake. So, that's everything that I spent money on. Oh, I did buy a Sprite in Nassau, too, because I was very thirsty. Oh, and I bought a case of Bahamian Coke. Let me grab it. Wrigley has 1 left that he just opened. So, the really nice... I went to the stand to buy a Sprite, like, as soon as we got in port, because I was so thirsty. And that's where I actually asked her if if I could get my change back in Bahamian dollars. And she went around to, like, all the vendors nearby to find us Bahamian dollars and coins. She was so nice. Well, then I asked her, because she had this sitting up there, like, you know how they have, like, the display of all the drinks they offer. I said, what is this? And she said, oh, it's basically, like, in the States, you guys have, like, Coke and Sprite and stuff that's, like, your popular drinks. She said, here, this is what we have. And it's actually a Coke product. So it says Coca-Cola Bahamas, but it's Bahamas Goombay Punch. She said, this is what's popular here. So I was like, can I get 3 of them? because I was going to bring one back for Corey, Wrigley, and Lennox, because our big thing is trying drinks and snacks and stuff. And she was like, well, if you want, I can just sell you a case of it. So I literally walked back onto the ship with a case of this, and I thought it was really good. It tastes like a pineapple punch. Lennox didn't like it. She's not a big pineapple person. Wrigley is obsessed with it. He has drank all of it. There's no caffeine in it or anything, which, because I don't let my kids have caffeine. But yeah, Wrigley is obsessed with it. So, most of what I brought back was foods and drinks. I got the chocolates, I got the Goombay punch, I got the rum for Corey, I got the cigar for Corey, I got the coffee for Corey, and then I got what the kids requested, which Lennox requested crayons, because I had gotten her some in Puerto Rico the last time we went. They're like wooden, if you haven't seen them before, they're like pieces of wood like this, and they're really big around, like they're really fat, but they're like this big, and they're hand carved, and they say Puerto Rico, written in like, I don't know, like puffy paint almost, on like one side of it. It looks like a tree branch, but on one side they have it like flattened down, like smoothed down, and they paint on there. It says Puerto Rico. And then the top is carved with some kind of tropical bird, and they're colored pencils. And she loves them. So when we went on this cruise, she specifically asked me to find her more of those. Well, I ended up finding some in the Dominican Republic, and these ones were a little bit different. Instead, they had flowers on the top, and they said Republicana, or Republic Dominicana. And so now she's got some from Puerto Rico and from the Dominican Republic, because that's what she requested. Wrigley requested swords, because I got him one in Puerto Rico the last time Corey and I went. So this time I found some in Nassau, and the ones from Nassau are way cooler than the one I got him from Puerto Rico. I ended up getting him 2 different ones in Nassau. But yeah, other than that, I really just bought drinks and stuff. So I think my total was under $200 for everything that I bought. Literally everything. So yeah. Alright, you guys have heard me yap enough. Probably are like, Brianna, get to it. My goodness. I hear you, I hear you. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, $18 left. Where do we want to put $18? Where is $18 going to make the most difference? You know what? For Disney, let's put a new, since we're here, let's put a new Disney challenge in there. We'll put one of my new ones in. Put in the Cozy Cone. The Cozy Cone. I'm going to do silver. We're not going to scratch it today, so I will not remember where these numbers are, you guys. I know some people remember, like Marlene says all the time, she's like, I roll a die on mine because I know where the numbers are. Because I genuinely do not know where these numbers are. When I create challenges, I create probably 10 different ones, and then I do 3 denominations for each of those 10. So I'm doing 30 challenges at a time every time I create them. I do not remember where the numbers are. So this is going to go in here, and that way we're good for next time, so I don't forget. I'm not going to do another one on tickets. I don't have enough to do gas or anything. I could do one on food. I don't know. I don't know where to put it. Should we put it in? I don't want to put it in souvenirs. It's not needed there. Genuinely torn on where to put it. Let's do one in food, and then if there's leftover, it will go into the catch-all. $7. So we have $11 extra. That's awesome. So we have 5, 6, and 7. So in this one we now have 20, 35, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. Almost halfway. Almost. Okay. Also, if you guys have not seen, because I'm just now catching up on all of Jen with Teach Safe Travels videos, I had to go back to January. That's how far behind I was. But like I said, I don't miss anybody's videos. So even if I haven't watched them in real time, I will go back and watch from where I left off all the way forward. I'm almost caught up on her videos. But you guys, if you are not already subscribed to her travel channel, you need to be, because you know that woman does some incredible trips. And she supports everybody else, so make sure you go over. She's got it linked in her description box. If she watches this video, she can leave her link in the comments. And yeah, make sure you subscribe so that we can encourage her to post more videos, because she's just starting out and she needs the support that she gives all of us. So we have $11, which means 1, 2, 3, that's 1 triangle, 1, 2, 3, that's 2 triangles, 1, 2, 3, that's 3 triangles, and $2, that's 4. Plus what we're going to do for daily. Heck yes. Okay. So we are up here already. So that's 1. 2. 3. And then we'll go with these odd ones over here for that extra $1 we have. Or the extra $2. And then we're going to put $9 in there for the daily so that we can do a full triangle. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I owe this $9. I am going to condense that because I'll need those ones. Plus, when I'm unstuffing this, I don't want there to be 5 gajillion ones. But first, let me pull the $9. So there's a 10. Take out a 1. And now let me condense this. Just because I don't want to mess it up. So we have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh. Well, that's easy. Let's actually, instead of doing a 20, because I'm going to need my 20s, we'll put in 5s, because I have a million 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how we're going to do it. Because I have plenty of 5s. I don't have as many 10s or 20s or 1s. Oh, this is what I have to transfer. Okay. So this is going to go in the Figment bucket. Set that to the side. And we need to go back here so that we can do Jen at Teach Safe Travel. We can do her Paris one, and we're going to put a $5 bill in there. Have that binder right here. So now in this one we have 10, 25, 35, 45. $45. Let's color one in. What color do we want to do? have done like an orange, but I don't know that I have, yeah, I don't really have like a pastel orange. Let's do a pastel yellow. I'm going to yellow over here. Okay, so that is all done. That is officially all that I have for you guys today, and I will see you back here. Not tomorrow. Tomorrow I actually leave for Indian River. As of you guys watching that is, it's currently Saturday when I'm filming. But I will see you back here Thursday for Lennox's birthday binder. So until next time, bye. You guys, I messed up. So I went to pull this down and I was like, why is there money in this? There's like 20, 30, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, $54 in here. This money was supposed to go in here. The money that was in here was wrong. So I need to fix that. This money that was in here was not for this. So I need to figure this out. Yeah, I need to fix this. Where is that book, though? I truly don't know where that book is. Yes, I do. It had fallen off my desk when I was filming and I never picked it up. So here it is. The money that was in this envelope was supposed to be for what we had done on here. So, 10, 20, 4, 27, $28 is what should be in here. 25, 26, 27, 28. So this is fixed. My goodness. And since we didn't do this, we need to do this because I wanted to stay on track with this one. And I'll fix this in a minute. So that's 9. My goodness, you guys. Oh my goodness, $29. Okay, so we owe this $29. This is definitely cutting into the budget. Okay. So 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. So now this one is all good to go. I was literally putting everything away when I noticed. So in here we have 20, 45, 51, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. $57 so far in this one. So now that is fixed. Now we just need to fix this. So this one should have 8 plus 20 plus 18 plus 4 plus 30. So this one should have 80. 20, 30, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51. Okay. 51, 71, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. Now it's correct. So for any of you that were yelling at me, at least I fixed it. Because I truly was looking at this going, where in the world did that money come from? This is why it's important to have dashboards and label your stuff, but I'm really bad about making dashboards for myself. But now everything is correct until I mess it up again next week. So now it's officially, I will see you guys back here for my next video. Bye.